every time there's a woman in science or women in engineering function, guess who turns up? Women. You get a few men, but not many. I've been sort of senior in many universities, and if there's something like that, the Vice Chancellor sends me along as the most senior female engineer, whereas it should be the men championing it much more. I've been an engineer for 40 years and I'm sick of talking about it. It's something that should be improved, and we did improve through the 80s and 90s. We improved the numbers a lot, but we let the ball go.
We need to do better support for the women who are already working in science. So we need mentors and we need advocates. We need people who are looking out for women from the very beginning of their career, identifying fellowship opportunities or awards that they could be nominating for, and really guiding them through and providing them specialist advice, because women are going to face a whole bunch of different discrimination against them purely based on the fact that they're women, and I really don't think that's fair.
It's from our point of view about funding people in a way that enables them to tackle difficult questions, which involves giving people time and flexibility to study questions. For institutions, it's about providing career opportunities that allow flexibility, and it's about making sure that it's an environment in which people want to come and work.
I think another big thing that we could do is look at the data and identify the positions that women aren't as successful as men, whether that's in peer review publications or the allocation of grant funding, and then really get higher education institutions to work with those grant funding bodies and the academic publishers to identify why women aren't being as successful. You know, it's not their merit of their academic contributions, and it's not their rigor, and it's not their quality. It's actually some inherent secret bias that we can't see.
Look at different time frames for women to complete their degrees. Women tend to be in the childbearing years at the time, in the time frame when they're supposed to be most productive in a research sense.
But we have the government provides for every institution to have a daycare, and of course the daycares are in every community. You'll have a daycare that will take your baby from 2 weeks old, so that also helps. And we have one of the best ones in the university for students and for staff.
We have to compensate women competitively with men. I don't think holding men back is necessarily the right approach. But I think of looking at the field that women have a lot to bring to the sciences, and looking to encourage them and support them, and make sure that they know they have the opportunities and support to be as successful as men.
Where I work, we have something called Know Your Pool. So if you're trying to advertise in a particular field, like you're advertising for a position in astrophysics, you know astrophysics has about 30% women in, so you will keep shortlisting until you get 30% women on your shortlist.
We could make sure that there are women in every interview, not necessarily actively only recruit women, but make sure that at least women have the opportunity. But we have to change the way we select and the way we promote people.
So I think there are pockets of really excellent things going on, but as with any great motive and something that can get headlines, a lot of people are probably working towards it just for the name's sake without really thinking about what they're trying to achieve.